4 to 6 hours outside every day? Did Charlotte really say that? Hi, I'm Rachel with the Charlotte Mason Plenary. So did Charlotte really say that children should be outside 4 to 6 hours every day? Well, yes and no. What she actually said was that children should have long hours in the open air. 4, 5, or 6 hours they should have on every tolerably fine day from April to October. So there you have it, straight from Charlotte's mouth. You can find that quote in Volume 1. In fact, there's a whole section dedicated to just out-of-door life for children, all in home education. And it has 14 chapters, all kinds of things to do outside with those kiddos. But the key phrase here is every tolerably fine day. Now please keep in mind that in lovely Ambleside, England, the weather is probably a little bit different than where you are, unless you live in England. Now, the average temperature in summer is about 60 degrees, and the average temperature in winter is about 35 degrees. So the weather in Ambleside, England is probably a little bit more mild than where you are. I live in Texas, and right now it's spring, and the weather today is about partly cloudy and about 75 degrees. So I would consider this a tolerably fine day. But in the summer, the high temps average around 95 to 100 degrees for at least 2 months straight. Now, I really don't think Charlotte would advocate being outside in 100-degree temps for 4 to 6 hours every day, do you? Now, Charlotte does talk about winter walks and wet weather tramps, but I doubt she ever dealt with a Texas summer or winter in Michigan. So my point here is to be sensible. Dress for the weather and get those kiddos outside if it's a tolerably fine day. So, supposing we've got them, what is to be done with these golden hours so that everyone shall be delightful? Well, Charlotte says, there is a great deal to be accomplished in this large fraction of the child's day. And the first thing you might think of is taking a nature walk. You could also go to a nearby park, or go farther afield to a dedicated nature area. Or you could even go birding. Or even take a special trip to a state or national park. But you certainly don't have to make it fancy. In fact, those 4 to 6 hours outside included things like eating a meal or having tea outside while reading your poetry. It might look like this, or it might look like this. Sitting outside to do handicrafts, doing an object lesson, or for goodness sake, do some schoolwork outside. Hey, I said do some schoolwork. And play. Yes, play was in the schedule for Forms 1 and 2. So it isn't 4 to 6 hours of children just running amok, so to speak. And that time wasn't all in one big chunk either. It was 30 minutes here, or 15 minutes here. It all adds up. So don't sweat the 4 to 6 hour thing. Grab yourself a glass of iced tea and a good nature book. Send those kids outside because, as Charlotte says, never be within doors when you can rightly be without. So if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Be sure to click that little bell for notifications and stay tuned for more videos.